Hey guys, it's Carla. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm painting a bouquet of tulips on a table. If you want the outline for this, you can look in the description below, and I've got a link to my Facebook page where I post all of my outlines and reference photos. So you can print those off and use them if you need them. This is a very easy, very loose painting. So what you want to do is keep your brush moving, keep your hand moving all the time, because if you spend too much time in one spot, you're going to try to make it too perfect, and this needs to be very loose. So I'm just using a small flat synthetic brush. It's just a cheapo brush, and I'm just very loosely putting in some color. And I'm doing this on an 8x10 canvas panel. You can use any size you want, or another surface if you want, but these panels are very inexpensive and easy to find. So I'm still using my flat brush, and I'm just now very loosely putting in some greenery. Like I said, just don't think about it too much. Just throw this in. Now I started off my canvas with the raw sienna color as my background color. It's almost all going to get covered up, but it's nice to have that background color there, because it when you leave little specks of it showing here and there, then it unifies the whole painting. It just kind of brings it all together. The paint I use is just craft paint. So just whatever you can find in the colors that you want. And you can mix up these colors. You can use different colors than what I'm using. But just get all the colors that you think you might want out on your plate, and then you can just kind of play around with them and see what you like. These canvas panels can be put in a frame if you want to, like, frame your latest piece or whatever. They easily fit into just a standard picture frame. Or you can fasten a string to the back and hang it. Some people do that. Or you can also just kind of prop it against a wall or something, because they're very rigid. They stand up when you prop them like that. So if you change the colors in this, the main thing to remember is to just keep dark colors where I have the dark colors and light colors where I have the light colors. But as far as the particular shade, the particular color that you use, that is personal preference, whatever you want. But just keep the lights where the lights are and darks where the darks are, because a lot of this painting is about shading, like cast shadows and things like that, so, and contrast. So as long as you keep that in mind, then the rest really doesn't matter. And as you can tell, I'm not getting anything straight or squared or anything like that, because this is a very abstract painting. So sometimes when it's abstract like this, it looks good to have obvious distortedness, I guess. And guys, if y'all are liking my content, my videos, please give them a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, this will be a good time to do that and check out my other videos. I've been trying to stick with this loose style of painting lately, because it seems to be something that people struggle with, but they really like it. They want to do it, but it's hard to make your brain do that. But watching these videos might teach you how to be a little more free and looser with your brush strokes. So again, just use whatever colors you want. I've got, like, my chair doesn't match my table, and that was by design. I just thought it would look good that way. But just use whatever colors you like, or whatever colors that are gonna be around wherever you hang this. Now I'm using a little round brush to put in some really bold highlights. So there's a lot of contrast in this painting, and so you want to make sure that you get your darkest and your brightest colors in there. And if you'll notice, I keep picking up more white because I'm putting it on pretty thick. So I have to keep reloading, but that keeps it bright enough because, as you know, acrylic paint tends to dull down after it dries. So if you put it on thick, then it's less likely to do that. So my light is coming from the right hand side of the canvas. So it's highlighting some of the chair, it's highlighting the vase, that right hand side of the vase, and it's highlighting the flowers. So just wherever you think that, you may want more highlights in there than what I've done, but wherever you think that it would make sense that the light is hitting it. But again, just keep picking up that color because you need it to be pretty heavy on your brush. But again, keep your hand moving. The faster you can paint with this style of painting, the better it's going to turn out. So without just slopping it on there, try to put it on as quickly as you can. And I'm using this big brush for this background, and I'm going to use it even all around my details and stuff. But you could switch to a smaller brush if you really, really need to. But if you can do it with this bigger brush, then you'll be more likely to get this effect, this really loose effect. When you use a smaller brush, you tend to put in more detail, and these paintings are just not supposed to be detailed. And every now and then just pick up a different shade of the same color for the background, so that it's not just all one solid shade. Throughout the whole painting, though, just keep in mind constant movement. There's times when you do have to slow down a little bit so that it doesn't get too messy. But a little bit of messy is good, so don't spend too much time anywhere. And there, if you want a spot to be lighter, just pick up a lighter shade. And now I'm putting in the cast shadow for the vase and then the chair. If y'all have not tried this really loose style of painting, I suggest you do, because it's very freeing and very surprising, actually, when you get it done, because it's like, well, I just kind of threw that on there and it turned out really good. So it's kind of satisfying. So I'm still putting in the shadow for the chair. Bring that up a little bit. And just like we did with the highlights, if just imagine where it might be darker, where there might be more shadow, and just brush that in. And I've decided to brighten up my vase a little bit. And as usual, just kind of step back and look at your painting and see what else it needs. I decided it needed some more greenery, so just whatever you think yours needs, now's the time to put that in. But if you walk away from it and come back, you get a better look at it, so you might want to do that. Just keep it very, very loose. But you do want to get, like I said, your darks and your lights in there, so that you have enough contrast, especially with a bold colored painting like this. Don't skimp on the dark or the light. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this and give it a try. And thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and I hope to see you next time.